And more breaking news coming in, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the diplomatic pushback coming in from the Netanyahu government. Now, the Israeli Foreign Minister, Israel Katz, has said that the entry of the UN Secretary-General to Israel will be banned. He is persona non grata due to his unwillingness to condemn Iran. That is the big piece of breaking news that's coming in. Remember, Benjamin Netanyahu went to the United Nations and sent a message to all the nations that Israel will continue to defend itself and will cripple all the infrastructures belonging to both Hamas and Hezbollah, saying that Israel will always put its security first. And now what we are learning is that after the United Nations Secretary-General has refused to speak out against Iran, the pitch coming in from the Israeli Foreign Minister is that the UN Secretary-General António Guterres has been banned from Israel. He is persona non grata due to his unwillingness to condemn Iran. So a strong message coming in from the Netanyahu government as the diplomatic power plays continue. I'm joined by my colleague Siddhant Mishra to decode this news further. Siddhant, Benjamin Netanyahu very emphatically sent that message out at the United Nations General Assembly, saying that Israel is committed to crippling all terrorist networks around its territory. And now the same message coming in from the foreign minister, saying that if you don't condemn Iran, you are not allowed inside Israel, even sending out that message to a high-ranking official like the United Nations Secretary-General.
You know, it's a war for Israel, and war is serious, Ayushman. And in fact, we have been speaking to people back in Israel. They are saying that why are you asking this question that this could turn into a regional conflict? This is already a regional conflict, and world needs to understand that. Now, Israel and Israeli politicians, especially Benjamin Netanyahu, always had issue with UN Secretary-General António Guterres. And in fact, this time around again, we are getting to know that he has been declared as persona non grata in Israel, and he has been banned from entering the country. This is perhaps maybe for the first time that any country has done this for the United Nations Secretary General. Also, Ayushman, let's forget once the issue between Israel and United Nations Secretary General. But largely, we all will agree to one thing, that it is a huge failure of the body like United Nations to stop the war in Middle East. And not just Middle East, Ayushman, what's happening in Europe. You know, the UN as a body has failed the world, the people of the world, in stopping these two wars. And perhaps it's not just Israel. Israel may have, made it public or has always, spoken about the United Nations Secretary General. But, in general, also the countries are not very happy with the way organization is working. And this is the reason that the reforms are being called each time around. And in fact, the countries are asking UN to do the reforms so that, the body can become more effective. And look what's happening today, that the United Nations Secretary General has been banned from a country which is at a war with the other country to enter. So, Israel always had an issue, and the issue is all about that why Mr. Guterres has not univocally condemned the Iran's heinous attack on Israel. And in fact, Israel also has to say, and this is a complaint that Israel has with Secretary General, that he has not denounced the massacre and sexual atrocities committed by Hamas on October 7th. So this has been going on from last 1 year. Now it has escalated to a level that Israel has decided to ban him entering the country.
Right. Thank you, Siddhant, for getting us that piece of breaking news.